Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. This is Sexology, water, fire, hot, cold, yin, yang. I haven't been doing sexology videos for a while, but I'm back. What I get requested to talk about a lot is letting go in relationships and how to remove attachments to past relationships. I can sum it up in a nutshell. Hate binds you. Love frees you. The one who angers you controls you. And it's all about stepping into the love vibration to free yourself from attachment. I see that there is attachment and there is magnetism. I see attachment is when we are clinging on to something. There is resistance there. Magnetism is when two people are naturally drawn to each other. Now, in attachment, I'm not just talking about romance. It may be with friends and family. Maybe a family member has disowned us, but we still love them. Maybe a friend has passed away. Maybe we see someone that we used to date with someone else and it's making us pull out our hair. Maybe we had a really great relationship, but it ended and it's really hard to move on. I see it like this, that every relationship is a mirror. In fact, the word relationship should be called mirror because it is reflecting back to us our brightest light and our darkest shadow. But we can learn so much being in a relationship. When we talk of removing attachments, some people talk of cutting cords. And many times what we must always remember is that even if you are not attached to someone physically, you still may be attached to someone mentally and emotionally. So it's all about asking yourself, do I want to remove this attachment? Because there are positive attachments to people that we love. We don't want to end those relationships. But many of us, we might have been in abusive relationships where manipulation was involved. And freeing ourselves from that starts with a whole lot of self-forgiveness. Because the reason why a lot of people can't let go is because they don't forgive themselves for what has taken place. So they still find themselves in the shackles. And it starts with self-love. But more so, it starts with seeing new relationships with new eyes. Many of us, we're bringing old energies into new relationships simply because we haven't cleansed ourselves. What I love to do is always, if I'm by the ocean, go swimming, because salt water does wonders to help neutralize you energetically. That's a practical way of removing attachments. Also, I love using creative visualization. Imagining that person, maybe we are harboring negative thoughts about them. Imagine them in the purest light, full of love, warmth, compassion. Now this changes how we perceive them because it's all based on our perception. How can someone be affecting us when they are not in our presence? Because we have a mental bond with them. You see? But more so, I always say it starts with a positive attitude. Because the reason why a lot of us, we can't let go is because there are still lessons we have to learn. That's what I've discovered all throughout my life. When I've been in relationships, I say, okay, yes, I attracted that relationship to me because there were certain things I needed to learn. So I'm so thankful to that person for coming into my life and teaching me. But in removing the attachment, we say, okay, class is finished. Now we can move on to the next chapter, to the next level of our own inner expansion. Hate binds you. Love frees you. Some people might say, what happens in the scenario where I had an amazing friend or partner and they passed away? How can I remove this attachment? This attachment is serving you. Listen, because we can use their energy as a source of strength and inspiration. And this is magnetism. If we merge with that person and surrender, now it's not about attachment. Now we are becoming that person. There is no separation. So there is no force. There is no resistance. There is only love. And it's wonderful just to feel free within your heart. Sometimes we may see someone that we used to go out with on Facebook with someone else, and we can't stand to look at their pictures and their photographs and all of their status updates. No, no, no. But if we can do it and then see how we feel and let go of that resistance totally until it no longer affects us, then we can start cutting the cords. But if they are showing us something about ourselves which we are not ready to see, that is always going to be there until we are ready to face our fear. Until we can see that person and they have no power over our emotional and mental state. That is how to remove attachments. It's when you become aware that you have supreme power over your mental and emotional state. And we are inviting people all the time into our inner kingdom. But it's all about loving yourself. It's all about positive relationships. It's all about seeing that you are worthy to attract positive relationships, relationships that can change your life forever. A lot of us, we can't remove attachments because we say, this is what I am worthy of. I'm not worthy of anything else. So therefore, we have to start raising our standards. I say all the time, I am worthy of my compliment, and that is infinite greatness. So there you have it. Love away and love yourself first, and everything else will fall into place. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.